The Women of Promise, a journey through time. Come close, children. Come close. Do you feel the warmth of the fire? Look at the flames as they dance. Listen to the drums in the distance. Tonight we are not just sitting here under the baobab tree. No, tonight we will travel not with our feet, but with our hearts. We will journey through time to meet 5 women: Sarah, Hagar, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah. Their lives are like rivers flowing into one big story, a story of God's promises. And children, listen carefully, because the God who made promises to them has made promises to us too. Sarah, the mother of nations. Our journey begins in a quiet village. There lived a woman named Sarah. She was kind and graceful, but her heart was heavy, for she had no children. In her village, children ran through the compounds, their laughter echoing as they played. But Sarah's compound was silent. Year after year, she grew older. Her husband Abraham trusted God's words, but Sarah found it hard to believe. One night, Abraham stepped outside and God spoke, "Look at the stars in the sky. Your family will be as many as these." Sarah laughed when she heard it. Me, a mother, at my age? But God's promises never failed. And one morning, the sound of a baby's cry filled Sarah's hut. She held Isaac, her miracle son, wrapped in bright kente cloth. Her tears of sorrow turned into laughter of joy. The village celebrated with drumming, singing, and dancing. Sarah lifted her baby and said, "God has made me laugh. Truly, nothing is impossible for him. Trust God, even when it seems impossible." Hagar, the God who sees me. But Sarah grew impatient while waiting for God's promise. She gave her servant Hagar to Abraham. Hagar had a son, Ishmael. But soon jealousy burned in Sarah's heart, and Hagar felt unwanted. With tears, she fled into the hot desert. The desert was cruel. The sand burned her feet. Her lips were dry. Her little boy cried, and Hagar felt her heart breaking. She whispered, "No one sees me. No one cares." Then suddenly a voice broke through the silence. An angel appeared in white robes glowing with heavenly light. He said, "Hagar, do not fear. God sees you. He has a plan for your son too." Hagar wiped her tears. She stood up with new courage. She knew she was not forgotten. God had seen her pain and God gave her hope. God sees you even when you feel alone. Rebekah, a kind and chosen bride. Years passed, and Abraham's son Isaac needed a wife. Abraham's servant prayed at a village well, "Lord, show me the right woman." He looked at the women drawing water and waited. Soon Rebekah appeared, carrying a heavy clay jar on her head. She walked with strength and a bright smile. The servant whispered, "If she gives me water and also feeds my camels, I will know she is the one." Rebekah hurried to fetch water. Not only did she give him a drink, but she poured water for all his camels too, until every thirsty animal was satisfied. The servant lifted his hands and praised God. Rebekah was chosen, not for riches or beauty alone, but for her kindness and generous heart. Soon, the whole village gathered for a wedding full of music, drumming, dancing, and joy. Isaac and Rebekah stood together, smiling as God's promise continued. Kindness opens the door to blessings. Rachel and Leah, sisters with a plan. Isaac's son Jacob set out to find a wife. At a well, he met Rachel. Her smile lit up the place like the morning sun, and Jacob loved her at once. But Rachel's father, Laban, tricked Jacob into marrying her older sister Leah first. Later, Jacob also married Rachel. Leah had many children, but her heart longed to be loved. Rachel was deeply loved by Jacob, but year after year, Her arms remained empty. Both sisters cried, each in her own way, but God had not forgotten them. He blessed Leah with sons who would become strong leaders. And after many years, he blessed Rachel with a son too, Joseph. When Rachel held her baby for the first time, her tears of longing turned into tears of joy. Though the sisters struggled, God's love touched them both in different ways. His blessings come in many forms. God blesses us in different ways, but His love is for all. God's big plan. And so, children, from Sarah to Hagar, from Rebekah to Rachel and Leah, we see one great truth. God's promises never fail. He gives joy to the hopeless, comfort to the forgotten, blessings to the kind, and love to the lonely. Look at the stars above us. Just as they shine without end, so do God's promises. And remember, His promises are for you too.